Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Matthew Rush, aka Rush Trades, and this is going to be my daily SPY trading recap. So, before we get into everything, I would like to thank you all for being here and showing your support, and if you don't mind, please hit that like and subscribe button. So, let's get right into things. Going into the day today, I had two levels on watch for a main bounce and a main rejection. For my main bounce level, I was watching this 405.68 area, and for my main rejection area, I was watching this 409.20. So as you can see, we have not tested either one of these levels yet. But personally, what I was also looking for was us to come down, test this 406 to 405.60 area, and make a higher low in order to start trending back up into this 409 area. So as you can see, as we opened the day, we came down and we tagged this 406 area of demand to a T, and we saw a nice push up here and tested the highs of the day so far, or of the pre-market. So as we were getting this pullback here, I took my Fibonacci retracement from this swing low here to this swing high up here. And as we came down on this 1 minute candle, I saw that we had a lot of volume. We tested this 50% fib and we pushed below and came back above and closed above the fib. So I entered into calls on this candle here with my stop loss right below this 406.35. So on the actual contracts, I entered for $147. And my stop loss was $142 right below this wick. So as you can see, we did get a push up towards 161, and personally I like to look for at least a 2-to-1 or a break of higher highs when I am trying to trade in trend before I look to take profit. So I did not take profit on this trade. Instead, I ended up getting stopped out as we came back down and we broke below this area right here, and I ended up only losing a total of $5 on this trade. So looking at this trade, there's a couple different things that I would do differently next time. For starters, I would be a little bit more patient off of open because as you can see, I took this first trade at around 7:46. Usually within the first 30 minutes of market open, I noticed that we tend to not respect technicals as much in terms of Fibonacci retracements at least. So personally, I should have been a little more patient, wait for us to come down, make another higher low and another higher high before realizing at this point that, okay, we are in a short-term uptrend, now I can look for pullback calls. So that is exactly what I did on this next trade, but I did not get the best entry on them. So as I saw that we pushed this next lower low, higher low to higher high, I was watching this 50% Fibonacci and this 61.8% Fib at 406.58 area and 406.44 area. As we came down to this 50% fib at around 8:21, I entered early into this call for $150. So if I go over here to the contract graphs, I entered right here for $150, and as you can see, at first we saw it push down to $148, $2 downside, and we pushed up to a high of $157. Once again, I was looking for a move of continuation and higher highs, so I did not take my profit on that contract right there. And as you can see, it came down and it stopped me out right here on this next move down. A few things that I would do differently with this trade next time would be, first of all, I would wait to enter until we actually do test this 50% retracement. As you can see here, we did test this 50% fib as well as VWAP, and we did get a slight push up from there. I still most likely would have got stopped out as we did not continue up into higher highs or into my take profit area. And so the other thing that I would say for this trade would be to just be patient, wait for my higher term levels to play out. As you can see, like I said, we have not even tested this 409.20 yet on the day, nor have we tested that 405.56 level. So personally, I need to just be a lot more patient tomorrow and wait for my levels, and they will definitely play out, or wait for higher term retracements. As you can see here, we came down, we tested this 50% fib on the day so far, and we have seen a big push down, about a $1.50 move down from there. So these are the type of moves that I want to be waiting for and being patient on, and tomorrow that's exactly what I'm going to do. And just real quick, something to show you guys is, with my strategy, I don't need to win very many trades in order to be profitable. As you can see, I lost 2 trades today for a total of negative $14 on the trades. But Had I been a lot more patient today and waited for this 50% fib up here to play out, say I entered into puts up here at this area. I'll pull up the 408 put contracts. They had a low of $85. So as we saw rejection in this area, say I entered into a put anywhere within this area with a stop loss above up here. As I start to see that we push lower lows, the way that I like to manage my contracts is to use the 5-minute time frame. What I'll do when managing my trades is, if we're going in a downtrend, I will keep my stop loss above the highest high of my rejection point. But as we start to push lower lows on a 5-minute, what I like to do is drag my stop loss down right above the most previous high. So as you can see here, my stop loss would have been right above this 407.79. Then I could have dragged it down above this 407.74, then above this 407.69, and then we finally got our big breakdown. So I would have waited, my stop loss would have been above this 407.69 until we make our higher low on this candle. And as you can see, we didn't get much of a push up at all, so I would have moved my stop loss down to this 407.34 area. Then we got another push down into more lows, so I would have moved my stop loss right above this 407.02 once we confirmed that this was the high of this 5-minute candle. And that's how I like to manage my stop loss. And as you can see, that's a great way to milk profit out. And these contracts, if I went to a 5-minute time frame, say I entered anywhere in between $85 and $100. At minimum, these contracts would have ran $50, $60 with my strategy before I would have got stopped out. So as you can see, one winning trade can make back up to 4-5 losing trades. So I just need to be very patient, make sure I'm maximizing my profit on the trades that do win, and that's exactly what I plan to do. So thank you guys again. I appreciate everybody viewing into this, and I'm going to keep getting better. So I appreciate everybody being here for the journey. Thanks again. See you all tomorrow.